Hey everyone, Kelly Wenzel here in her kitchen in Cincinnati, Ohio. I've just started our skillet chicken and mushroom dinner. And so what I did here was I seasoned my chicken thighs with ultimate steak seasoning. Sorry that I'm kind of going 2 teaspoons of the ultimate steak seasoning that was seasoned on both sides of our chicken. And then did a tablespoon and a half of the olive oil, threw that all in, sauteed that for about 3 to 4 minutes. And now what I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to be putting our baby Bella mushrooms, the sliced mushrooms, into our pan, and along with some onion. Sorry about that. And with the onion, it's going to be 1 tablespoon of onion. And remember that the cap is 2 tablespoons, so we're just going to fill that halfway full. Put that in there. Oh, it smells amazing. And then we're going to be adding a 1/4 cup of our chicken broth. And we're just going to saute those for a few minutes before we get ready to add our next ingredient in. So just going to stir those around a little bit. And we're just sauteing these for about 3 to 4 minutes, just until they're kind of, warmed up, cooked a little bit, sauteed. All right. And while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and I've chopped up my tomato. I'll tell you a few things that we're going to be using. We're going to be doing 1 medium tomato chopped. We are also going to be using our spinach and herb seasoning, as well as we used 2 1/4 cups of our chicken broth, low sodium or no sodium. Again, we used olive oil when we sauteed our chicken, so that is that ingredient. And as I said, we're just sauteing these real quick. And then we'll be putting some other ingredients, obviously, in this. So once we've done this for about 3 to 4 minutes, we're going to go ahead and stir the chicken broth and the spinach and herb. And then we'll add the chicken back in with this whole mixture, and then we're going to let it simmer. So, yeah, this is a great weeknight meal, and it does make, let me check on the number of servings that it makes. So this one is a 6-serving meal, so if you remember, you're going to be using one of it for the following day for lunch, but if you have a smaller family, you can always use less chicken, make the meal like half the size. Even though it's just my husband and me, we still make the regular 6 servings, because what I like to do is then have this available for us as other meals down the road. So I'll just divide this up, and then we'll have another serving of meals down the road. So, all right. Okay, so these are looking really good. And we're on a medium to high heat on this. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and add in our chicken broth. And in the rest of our chicken broth, we're going to add in our tablespoon of spinach and herb. And again, remember, I always love to shake my jars up when I haven't been using them, just right then and there, because it kind of blends all the seasonings back together. I'm going to stir that around, put that back over the heat. And then all we're going to be doing is now adding our chicken back in. Then we'll cover and simmer. So we'll add the chicken, cover and simmer until the internal temperature of the chicken reaches 165 degrees Fahrenheit. If you don't have a meat temperature, I would temperature gauge, highly recommend getting one of those. I can't live without it. So, and then once we have that in, we'll have it simmering. This is going to be about 8 to 10 minutes, just so you know. And then we'll be using our mixture to thicken this glaze up, or the sauce, the chicken broth up, by doing 2 tablespoons of cold water and 2 tablespoons of arrowroot powder or cornstarch, if that's what you choose to use. All right, so let's go ahead and get that chicken back in. Oh, this is gonna be delicious. And these were just chicken thighs that I used. And when I sauteed those, I sauteed them for about 4 minutes, just to sear the, outside. Okay, and now, I don't know if you can see this, but oh goodness. I don't know if I'll be able to do this, but there you go. I'm gonna go ahead and put my cover on that and set my timer for 10 minutes. So, like I said, in the meantime, you want to make sure that your tomato has been chopped. This is your 1 medium-sized tomato. And then, I just wanted to have this already prepared for you, I would do this right at the very end, but it's cold water, 2 tablespoons, 2 tablespoons of their arrowroot powder. And again, you're going to add that in because this is going to thicken up the broth once the meal is finished. Those tomatoes will get added in right at the end, and after you've done the arrowroot mixture. So I hope you enjoy this meal. Stay tuned for more. Bye.